I never thought opening my door for 10 minutes would turn me into the villain. My ex and I were together for almost 4 years. We lived together, talked about marriage, the whole thing. The breakup wasn't explosive at first, until I found out he'd been emotionally leaning on his girl best friend the entire time we were dating. Late-night calls. Inside jokes. Complaints about me. When I confronted him, he said I was insecure and that nothing physical ever happened. A week later, I found messages where he told her he'd leave me if the timing was right. I ended it that night. The breakup wrecked me, but I did what everyone says you should do. I went no contact. Blocked him everywhere. Deleted photos. Returned his stuff. I even moved apartments so I wouldn't run into him. For 8 months I didn't hear a single word from him, and I was finally starting to feel normal again. Then last Thursday at almost 9 p.m. there was a knock on my door. I looked through the peephole and froze. It was him. He looked bad. Thinner. Eyes red. He was crying before I even opened the door. My first instinct was to ignore it, but he said my name through the door and begged me to just listen for a minute. He said he wasn't there to get back together. He just needed closure. Against every instinct I had, I opened the door, but I didn't let him inside. I stood in the doorway with my foot blocking the entrance. I told him he had 10 minutes. He told me his life had fallen apart. That the girl he left me for wasn't who he thought she was. That he'd been miserable since the breakup. That he finally understood how much he hurt me. He apologized. A lot. I didn't hug him. I didn't cry. I didn't tell him I missed him. I mostly listened. At minute 10 I told him he needed to leave. He asked if we could talk again someday. I said no. He left. I thought that was the end of it. The next morning I woke up to a message request from a girl I didn't recognize. It was his current girlfriend. She sent screenshots. According to him, I had invited him over. I had cried in his arms. I had begged him to give us another chance. He claimed I was jealous, unstable, and obsessed with ruining his new relationship. She called me manipulative. Said I was embarrassing. Told me to move on already. Then mutual friends started texting me. Some asked what really happened. Others were colder. Distant. One straight up told me it was kind of pathetic to still be entertaining my ex. I defended myself. I told the truth. I even sent timestamps from my door camera showing he showed up uninvited and left 10 minutes later. Still, people are split. Some say I should have never opened the door. That I invited drama. That by listening to him at all, I crossed a boundary and made this mess possible. Others say he's a liar and that his choices aren't my responsibility. Now I feel guilty for being kind and angry for being punished for it. So tell me, am I the meanie for opening the door, letting my ex talk, and then defending myself when he lied about what happened?